Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Save Point City. Today, Gang and I will be bringing you Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Because I've never played this game before.
Yes, and I think it's very good. I've played literally all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for this. We'll see how Mitchell ends up liking it. I hope you enjoy it, Mitchell.
I do too. I do too. Yeah.
I bet.
Is this how it's supposed to go? Episode 1, the turnabout?
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on a minute. I've got to get our
Okay.
links and shit.
That's right.
There it is.
Oh, there you go.
If you just refresh enough times, it eventually happens.
Yeah.
Let me copy and the paste and
Oh yes, of course. As everyone knows, the copy and the pasting. You know what? While you do the copying and the pasting, I too will do some copying and pasting. Hang on, please don't blow my eardrums out. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Oh, thank God, I didn't do it.
What? Are you scared now? It's like I didn't want to talk to some kids.
No. I was gonna go post it on. Believe it or not, we still have a pretty big following on Tumblr.
Will you do or
the show does both.
Sick! Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
No way. Are you putting it on the Tumblr then?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah. All right. Now, I'm ready.
Oh, good, because I'm not.
Oh, okay. Well, that's perfect because I don't care.
Fuck you.
Yay!
Yeah, friendship. All right.
Friendship. We can say that to each other. Yay!
That's right. Mortal enemies and best friends. That's the rule.
Yeah.
That be the limit. All right. So.
Mitchell, I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. I've got my glasses ready in case the font's too small. Oh, and you can change the transparentness of the text boxes, which I think you should do so everyone can see the full picture.
Oh, okay.
When it starts, because I don't know if you can do it from here.
Yeah, no, yeah, totally. I'll totally get that set up. All right.
That guy looks like he got shot in the head. I know it's a mole, but he looks like he got shot in the head.
He's like, yes, I. Ooh.
See, this bullet wound does it turn you on.
Yeah, it does. Ooh. I got shot. Luckily, I survived, but what could you imagine? Ooh.
Could you? The drama.
All right, let's do it. Let's play through the first turnabout.
Yes.
Oh. Grape
There's
juice. Oh.
Oh. You could do this. Oh, I wish I could hear it.
Oh no.
Disgusting.
Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Oh, it's that guy. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it.
Thank you for the voice change.
Yeah, I know that's that guy's voice. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
I think you can press the plus button to access the menu now, so you can change the transparency.
Yeah, sure. So you think we should do
text box. It's shit. What is it?
Oh.
Isn't there something that you can do that?
Hi.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay. Yeah.
There. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and you might want to change it to single skip, because if it auto skips, then like if you accidentally hold the button down, it'll just keep going.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Good call.
There we go.
Good call. You played this before. I haven't, so this works out.
Yeah. Well. I'm like on the third game replaying it, anyways. Yeah. Okay. You be Phoenix. Yeah.
Right. Boy, am I nervous.
Right. That's you.
Oh. Oh, hiya, Chief.
Oh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this.
Jeez.
It says a lot about you, and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
Favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? That's
yes. Yes, super unprofessional. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. I don't know who's talking.
It's your client.
Oh, shit.
You can give him. You'll see him in a second, so you can give him whatever voice until you see his face. Because I know you'll have a good voice for this guy.
My life, everything, it's all over.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. His name's Butts?
Yeah.
Nick! Hey there, Larry. Alright, let me try going like an octave lower on this dude.
Okay.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I'm afraid to die. I ain't afraid to die. Fuck. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. Oh, God. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Whoa, this is
not a kid's game.
Right off the bat. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, like every trial is a murder, so prepare yourself for that.
Oh, man, you should have warned me we're playing Danganronpa.
Oh, I love Larry.
Oh, my God. The newspaper says it was you. Fuck!
Yeah!
My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Ketchup. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy was a...
Curry sauce.
Oh,
I'm thinking ice cream, man.
Oh, that was better. The guy they arrested was an unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since high school, or since grade school, fuck. Our school had the saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, that's a horrible saying.
Cute.
I'm so sorry, Butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Oh, there it is. Alright. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart, and that I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name, and that's just what I'm gonna do. Because I have a horrible personal bias in the matter. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh, jeez. Oh! The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Do you want to take one?
Yeah, sure.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Can you dance? What? Yes, can you dance? I asked you.
I was like looking away for a second and I looked back like, whoa, I don't remember that.
Oh, God.
Gronson says, oh, sorry, you
No, do it.
Okay. Can we request the judge stop eating Oreos as he speaks?
Oh, God, it's so good. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, fuck. Hands shaking. Palms sweaty. Mom spaghetti. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Or concisely. Fuck. Please state the name of the defendant. In this case, Larry Biggs.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
I forgot that they do tell you how to play the game, because I forgot that they do tell you.
Oh, okay. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct.
Wow.
Just
You graduated lawyer school.
Oh my God, you pass. That's how you pass it. All right, you just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Oh God, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's oh fuck. Oh God. Oh no. No, fuck, no way, I forgot. Oh, shit, I don't remember one of my friend's girlfriends' names. Shit. I'm drawing a blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim, of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can switch between profiles, and your evidence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Cindy's autopsy report. Alright.
Yes. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please, I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright! Who is the victim in this case? Cinder Block. Cindy Stone.
Yeah.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct.
Out of the 3 options that I gave you, that was the only one that was a name.
I look up to the
Great
sky
job.
and see the answer. It tells me that I'm destined to be a judge. Look, he looks like he's just staring out into, like, nothingness.
Yeah, he's not looking at you.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object.
Hey,
She was struck once by a blunt object. I saw it in the opening film. Oh, I did too, yes.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Real cool name for a lame-looking dude.
The pain.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright has told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was?
The weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
Alright, sure. The court accepts it in evidence.
You
Oh shit, the statue's added to the court record.
Yeehaw.
I'm waiting for Monokuma to just come in and just fuck everyone's day up.
Right. Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently.
It's heavy.
Nice. Nice.
Alright. Yeah. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
You be a lawyer. Oh, that's me. Oh my god. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Butts.
Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. What is that shirt?
I don't know, but I want it.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! Fuck, I keep changing this guy's voice. But, hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Oh, God, didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dump. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Alright, the victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Okay. Ah, indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Just what I said.
Dude, no way.
You didn't know your girlfriend was out?
Well,
The victim was the victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. I wish I had a sugar daddy. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
One day, when I am older, I will find my daddy. I just wanted to, like, just have this whole elaborate scheme of just him having, like, a desire to be a model. And it just never worked out for him.
Subplot.
That's right. Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case.
Said it.
Oh,
Did you not hear me?
No, I didn't catch it.
Oh, I went, ah!
Dude,
Oh.
Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. Or that Commas. Commas are important, even the imaginary ones you put in.
And apostrophes.
Yeah. That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna do, man. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm making him so like teary. Like,
Well, he's kind of whiny.
yeah. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Fuck, dude. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
Well, we can clearly see that this man is a freak.
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Obviously.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good. I know you probably said it, but your mic.
Is my audio cutting out?
I guess so.
That's so strange. Huh. Is that cutting out for everyone else? Like, did anybody else hear me say next question?
Well, it's capturing your audio, so I'm not hearing it. That means no one else hears it.
Odd. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Go.
Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh, fuck, he went. What do I do? Stop him from... well... Have him answer honestly.
Alright.
I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her.
Lying.
It only caught lying. That's how bad this is.
Oh, that sucks. I wonder if it's my mic.
It might just be how... It might not be your mic. It might be, like the way that Discord captures, like, the beginning part. If you have it, like, especially if it's, like, voice active, just lower the activity threshold.
How do I,
Okay, we're just gonna do that real quick.
Okay, real quick. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine. User settings.
My sound, voice, and video.
Voice and video.
Okay.
And then just lower the input sensitivity.
Is that input volume?
Yeah, input mode, voice activity, input sensitivity. Just lower that down a little. Let's see if that works.
It doesn't. Oh. Oh, it's automatic.
Yeah, just
okay.
Yeah, turn that off. Then just lower the threshold. That might help.
How low should I lower it?
Enough that whenever you talk, it's green.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna lower it a little bit more. Okay. All right, that seems fine. We'll try it again.
Yeah, let's do that. All right.
Okay.
Let's just try the line again.
Let me try to go back to your. Okay, got it.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies the matter. Who is your witness?
Mr. Judge, calm down. The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, this is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
What a horrible name.
Yeah, that's Look at this guy.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh, yes! Newspapers, yes!
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Okay.
Alright.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, and an old phone. It scared me. Also, she was dead.
Also, as a side note,
I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
He's so wiggly.
Right. Which means
Yeah.
he's guilty.
Oh, God.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
No. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw It used was one of those. Your Honor, some cordless phones do not... Did we say that already? Oh, yeah. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building went out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor.
All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Be a lawyer. Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove that he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Alright, so here's where the gameplay is you have to go through his testimony, which you do get to go through, and pick out what he said that contradicts what you have.
Okay.
She'll talk more about it, I guess. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with the R button, then point out the contradictions in the testimony.
Cool.
That's when you see the testimony.
Oh, neat. Okay. Cross-examination, witness's account.
That sounded beautiful. So now you can just kind of scroll through his testimony, and you can press him on stuff with L so you can get more information about what he says, or you can present stuff with R when you see something that you think contradicts with your evidence.
Okay. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. There I saw her lying, a woman not believed dead. I quilled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately, however the phone in her apartment wasn't working. But... oh, okay, let me just wait. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly was 1 p.m. Yes, but the blackout happened at 6 p.m.
True, but it was noon to 6 p.m., so there's no reason for it to not.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. You lose a little bit of life when you do it wrong.
The evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly does the evidence in the statement related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, police think the facts over before making accusations? Nah, I don't think that would be any question to judge. Alright.
Whoopsie poopsie.
Alright.
Let's look at the evidence.
Cause of death was at 4 o'clock. Yeah.
Was when she died.
Oh, well, yeah. But he said that he left at, like, that he was able to find it at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, 1 p.m. That he found her body at 1 p.m. on that day.
So doesn't that contradict?
Yes.
Alright. I'm doubting it now. You found the body at 1 p.m. You are sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death. At sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m.
Too soon, right?
My God, Wright, you suck.
Larry is crying over here.
How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, that.
Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
No. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sart, why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Yeehaw.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again? Jesus. Time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry for the misunderstanding.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the taped program. Guilty! Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
If only the judge was that smart. Right. You know what to do.
I got this one.
Yeah!
Alright. Time of discovery.
You see, when I...
Okay, I'm not doing that. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
Right.
There was a voice saying the time was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Alright. Time of death was between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Electricity was out from noon to 6. So that's it.
Yep.
Yeah! Hold it right there, you lying sick bitch!
You smelly boy.
Mask Gamer Joker, stop giving me the answers. I don't want them. Your prosecution
Yeah, guys, don't, no spoilers. Let's figure it out on our own. Thank you.
The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it.
Oh!
Oh.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Ah! Hi! Well,
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sart?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Ooh, oh, wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sart, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. In regular court, this would all be thrown away.
You'd absolutely already be in cuffs.
These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
That and you seem...
That and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony one more time, like a remix. Hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw the time.
He saw it?
There was a table clock in the apartment. It wasn't there.
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit him. The victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. I'm so sick of your shit. The defense may cross-examine the fucking witness. Gladly. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. And fuck you. Fuck you!
Mr. Wright, you can't say
Mr.
that.
Wright! Don't fucking curse!
It's just that.
Fuck you!
You're in fucking contempt of court.
This bitch is out of order! The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was this statue I have in my hand. No. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are?
And evidence in huge fucking air quotes.
Just who do you think you are?
The lawyer?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sawwood.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Excuse me.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch you just tilted and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. You're all full of shit. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well,
Diego Armando says, saw it is a flat earther, no doubt. That's awesome.
well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is, in fact, a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yeah.
Yes? Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. That's okay, Judge. Go into your quiet, happy place.
Meditate. Oh.
No one can get you here. Judge?
You are worth it.
You are a beautiful individual. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment.
Yeah.
You're lying, motherfucker! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there, bitch!
Whoa.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if that's the music they're playing, but I feel like it is.
Order in this motherfucking court!
What the heck is banging on walls around here?
I don't know. Cat?
Jesus.
Please.
It's not a cat.
Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. From the opening minute, we were able to see that it was actually him all along. Mr. Sawwood.
In this illustration I just drew.
I commissioned an artist to draw this.
An artist rendition of what the murder happened.
I paid $20 on Patreon. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Look at that ugly motherfucker.
He's just ugly. There's nothing else. He always looks like this.
He's just a boy!
He's a real boy.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard no, I mean, saw it, that's my name.
Whoa, he threw his rat at you.
Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn, give him death.
Yikes.
Order in this motherfucking court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please.
Here you go.
There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright! Your Honor?
You're yelling at me!
You clear? Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? The judge walked very calmly.
Phoenix. Do you have the evidence?
Did you put the evidence in the court record?
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you ask the neighbors, they will tell you.
There is indeed a time clock.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Not.
Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
I used to have a clock that announced the time out loud like that. I mean, it didn't say I think, but it was a little pyramid and you touch the top and it'd say, it's 5:59 p.m. And it was gross. Its voice like haunts me.
Clearly. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Yes!
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one.
Ha ha ha! You forgot one thing!
Oh, fuck. What is he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know that it was 3 hours slow the day of the murder?
How do we know? How do you know?
If you can't prove that,
she loves you. Sorry.
What do you say?
Alright.
Yeah.
You don't have a case.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Damn it! I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
I like how the witness is doing the prosecution's job for them.
Yes, Your Honor. That means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawin.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look at what happens. You treat me
lose
like a
my
criminal.
hair.
Yeah, I literally lost my hair.
My little ferret's living on top of my head.
You lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawit.
Mia! I mean, Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was running 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes.
Nice.
I can do it! Oh god!
She's
Wait!
wearing like a leather corset.
She's really trying to impress Phoenix.
Well, she's your boss.
Maybe I can prove it!
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? I wonder where it could be. Can you find the evidence? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough shit! Let's see you pull this one off!
Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
The passport? No. No, that would actually... Take that!
Yeah, to Paris.
That's right. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all...
What was her name?
Alright, a classic joke.
That's my dad joke for the day.
That's right. Hoo-hoo. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours.
You said Perry?
I almost said Perry.
It's my fault.
When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Solid, or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, he died.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. He got rabies and died.
Oh.
Wow.
No, he's okay. He's just stupid.
Order! Order, I say.
Yay!
Wow. That case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. We had our laughs. We had some fun here in the court. Mr.
Oh
Payne.
man, this job's never boring, is it?
You know, that's why I became a judge, to bring smiles to people's faces.
Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and to find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, guilty! Oh, not guilty.
Now let down the ceremonial confetti.
Yes, as every U.S. court, we must release the confetti.
This is Japanese court. That's why they have confetti.
Yes, I see.
This is Judge Judy. That's why we have confetti.
I like the idea. It's like, I find this divorce official, and then the confetti pops out. Oh no, I got my Pro controller.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
And with
Where you
that,
go?
this court is adjourned.
Nice.
Get out of my court. I live here.
Wow. I live behind the desk here.
That's right. I have a mini fridge and a little sleeping bag.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Judges only get paid for getting quarters.
Oh, jeez. Court.
It turns out that Frank Sawit was a complete burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman and checked to see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. flustered. Mr. Sawbut grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
Aw. So sad.
August 3rd. 232, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Woo! I still can't believe I won.
Right! Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy.
Wow.
If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Oh, Larry.
Really sad.
She was a... never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you! I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. That's awesome.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one. Oh, sorry, fuck. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. You know, the murder weapon.
Yeah, seriously. A present for me? Oh, wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. So it make you want to just cry? Larry.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, Skay.
Skid.
Skay. So Skay.
I was gonna say that too. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right! What the heck is she talking about? Here, the court autopsy!
No, that's not it.
She kept the statue, right?
Yeah, she took it with her to fucking Paris.
Oh, there. I don't want to get... the court autopsy!
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it doesn't really have an impact on anything. It just kind of changes the dialogue a little bit if you show them the right thing.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Oh, that made him feel like a little better.
Just a smidge.
The tiniest.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now, since you're a lawyer and all. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. Ah. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Oh, God.
Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah!
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Nice.
Nice. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the butt and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
Yeah!
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yay! Your first chapter!
A brand new episode has been unlocked.
Wow!
Damn. Yes, I will save my progress.
So what do you think?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun,
Yeah,
right?
it's pretty different from what I... Uh-oh. Bring me a...
Bring me what?
Beep.
Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? My sister's name is Mia, actually, so this is kind of weird. You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out... Oh, that's gotta be supposed to be Mia. Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Excuse me. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya.
Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Wow.
September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye
Riveting.
and Company Law Offices.
Yeah. You can be this guy.
Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. Your papers.
The papers.
Your papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Faye, you are a poor liar.
You sound like Voldemort.
Why? I can touch you now.
What? I don't know why that's the line I picked.
Yeah. It's the one I always remember, too.
Like he touches his forehead.
Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker. There we go. Let's swallow those papers.
How could you know?
Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background.
That is not a word, I don't think.
Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye.
Gasp! Oh no! Shit!
Oh. We just get to see
Oh,
who
man.
murdered them, huh?
The Candyman. He looks like he belongs in that that board game, Candyland or whatever.
Yeah. Who can make the sun rise? September 5th, 9:05 p.m. Faye and Company Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange.
He's got some toast in his mouth, I'm sure.
That's right, at night. That's right. Guess the
Yeah.
chief left without me. She said her
Oh
sister
no,
was
I'm late!
That's right. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine.
So this is how the other half of the game goes: is that you will go to various places and examine the area and talk to people. So in this one, I think it just wants you to go. You can really only examine stuff when the magnifying glass turns orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
That smell. Blood.
Sis.
Someone's there.
Yeah.
Chief! Chief! Chief!
That's really good. Wow. Oh, I could feel the anguish.
Oh, man. Oh, who are you, anime character? Who are you, psychic Pokemon trainer?
Oh my god, you're so right. Tot. Oops.
The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold.
I miss Mia.
Oh, jeez. Right out the gate, huh?
I know, it's a good thing I didn't get too attached.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
Chief.
Everyone's chastising Insane Oddball because he said titty. Everyone's like, what just died? You can't say that. It's not the time for titties. That's funny. I love you guys.
Chief. It's
hard seeing her like this, but if there were any clues here... She was struck on the head of a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Alright. There must be some glass shards near the body. Must be pieces of glass light stand lying broken.
Oh.
Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Alright.
Yay!
Nothing else that seems like it's a clue here. Huh? A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be?
Ow.
Leon?
You didn't hover it over properly.
Why does it just say Leon on it?
Leon? Where are you? Leon? Oh yeah. It's been a while, okay? I haven't seen that in a while.
11034. The word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Oh.
Wait a minute, but upside down it says... no.
Upside down it says Vixuma!
Vixum!
I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police. And find— oh god, she like came out of nowhere. And find out that she really is a ghost type. And find out that what that girl was doing here. Alright. Oh,
everyone's fighting over whether it's morally correct to say that she's hot even though she's dead. In the chat right now.
Oh, jeez. It's encrusted with dry blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Alright.
Again.
Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of the glass light stand.
Nice.
There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place.
Nice.
Oh. It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. It looks like she was hit in the head of a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly. Alright, there we go.
Alright. And you can move to the other side of the room with L.
Okay.
Boop.
Right! I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing.
Somebody call 911.
It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart.
Police.
Please.
Please, come quick.
What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me! She's holding the phone in her hand!
There's an ugly, stupid lawyer in that building who just killed someone.
Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was an email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale that was for practically nothing. Perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. The Fay and Company ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money.
Someone just died. This is a great use of our time.
Nope, yep. Chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too.
He's just like spinning around in the chair.
Oh, Chief! All the Chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case reports and recent rulings.
When you've seen everything, you can go back and move into the, move to a different area.
But there's not going to be anything that, like, tells you that you saw everything.
No, just, like, nothing else will be orange.
Yeah.
But... I'm pretty sure you got everything.
That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Oh, ghost! Yipes!
A ghost type.
Don't scare me like that. Fuck! Excuse me, but, who are you? It's okay, I work here.
Maya Fey.
Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the... Present. Would you like to see this thinker statue or the glass?
The thing that killed your sister?
Before Maya died, she wrote a message in her own blood.
I'm Maya. That's Mia.
Shit.
You're good.
She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name?
Why indeed? That's what we're trying to solve.
That's the mystery. Jinkies.
Please, just calm down.
Why would sis write my name?
Uh-oh, now I've done it. Fuck.
Shut up, tears. Wee 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 wee.
The policia!
Gasp.
Sounds like they're coming this way.
Freeze, police!
Yes, Gumshoe.
All right, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See?
Gumshoe, what the fuck? Alright.
We received a
I don't know what to give this guy. I don't know what to voice it, because I think I wasted my voice on Larry for that one.
Well, Larry doesn't show up nearly as often as this guy does. He's very, lovable. I don't know, I love him, so.
Right. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Alright,
It should be something comfortable, because you're really gonna see him a lot.
Ah, fuck. Alright,
got a person saying they saw a murder. Let's go low, fuck it.
Alright.
It must have been the woman I saw.
Oh,
Anyway, yeah, good shit. Good shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay?
Great, just great. Maya. Wait,
It's Maya.
Maya. She wouldn't have. Nah.
Excuse me.
I'm so glad you voiced it. I knew you would do wonderfully for him. Eek!
This word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name. He's so silly.
The victim drew this here note in her blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer? I'm not.
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What?
Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, knees weak, mom spaghetti. but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention center, visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a goddamn criminal.
Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Yeah. Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. Of course I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course I will.
Absolutely, bitch.
First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up.
Really?
Whoa! Did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. Fuck. What's wrong? You don't think I could do it?
No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought.
It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
So I met this guy. He has the biggest cock.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
More like
wow,
junior
really?
extra large, if I'm right.
Oh my god. How'd that go? How big is his cock?
His cock. His cock.
It was quite the scene. Wow. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's... Stop. It's been a while. But so I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the premises. So he crashed and burned. He's a genius.
Oh, is he, Mia?
I'm gonna kick you. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. Very intimidating.
It's too big. Or so we thought.
The only thing he's lacking is experience. Mitchell, you've ruined this for me. Is experience. What have you done? Oh, man.
Oh, fuck.
Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
Oh.
Jesus. A lot of that was very... That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. Also, for half a second there, I thought that wasn't a camera and that was a Gatling gun ready to just fire at you.
Like a turret?
Yeah, like a little turret.
Oh, jeez.
But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
Examine. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. I think he's a cardboard cutout.
Yeah. And he's on every single game, too.
Smile for the camera. Smile for the turret. Alright, I think that's it.
Yeah, now let's just see here.
Move. Oh, no. Talk. Yeah, that was weird. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Gladly!
Yeah, you were there, but okay. Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker.
One Larry made. How could you have been? How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
Your cell phone. So you say you have the conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure. Thanks. Alright, Maya's memo. Conversation I had with my sister was recorded on my cell phone.
Ask her about herself.
Alright. Maya.
Yeah.
There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
I'm in anime training. Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange.
Oh, the day of the crime is updated.
Yeah. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Again?
Yeah. Sorry,
oh, we must
I
not
know,
have heard everything.
I know it must be hard, and also you're not smiling ear to ear this time, so...
Yeah. No, it's okay. All we've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinker clock that Larry made. This practically qualifies as a serial murder now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? When did you do it? Like, just fucking toss the shit around.
It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I have no idea. Wait.
What?
So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that?
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. No? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
Yeah.
No! Yeah.
Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents?
Thanks for bringing it up.
I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back.
Alright.
Grossberg Law Offices.
Ooh.
September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist,
Sexy.
the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Examine. The painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil painting is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter.
Sneeze.
Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled...
Yep.
A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster.
This is mahogany. There you go. That's my one Hunger Games reference I've ever made in my life. There you go. I've done it. I don't have to ever do it again.
An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell he's got some money to burn.
Wow. I'll be Grossberg sugar daddy or baby or whatever.
Who the fuck is Grossberg?
The guy who owns this office.
Oh no, I know. Just yeah.
Oh, sorry.
September 6th, Fay and Company Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey,
That's you there? Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing.
I'll give you a kiss, Gumshoe.
Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, I'm Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent.
It's like everybody here is, like everyone except Phoenix Wright is from the fucking Series of Unfortunate Events show where like every adult is an idiot.
No, man. Right, and you were Detective Gumshoe.
Detective Suede Shoes.
Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right, at your service. Hang on! That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyways, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick!
Hey, Dick! Get over here!
Yes, sir. Be right there. Anyways, you're her lawyer, right, pal? If you've got business here, you better do it quick.
Oh, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Alright, let's talk.
Yeah.
Mia. About Miss Fay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. About Miss Fay. Did you do the autopsy?
Huh? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all.
He's so sweet.
Alright, time of death, 9 p.m. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Alright. About Maya?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal. This is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why did you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth?
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
Edgeworth? Prosecutor Edgeworth?
Edgeworth.
That's right, Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course I don't. Never heard of him.
Whoa! And you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him.
Of course I know him. I'm just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I've never imagined I'd be facing him so soon.
Oh yeah.
We have the memo.
Yeah.
I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, Maya. Oh, that? I have it.
Do you think you
Nice.
could give it back?
Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him what I want, there's no way he'll give it to me. Fuck.
Something the matter?
Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective.
Nope, I know nothing, pal.
Ain't that the truth?
That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets.
You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory.
Impressive, you're quite the detective.
Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all.
It seems he didn't notice the recorded conversations.
Which means he's a bad detective.
That's right. Check the court record to hear the, okay.
On an old phone like that, there's really not much to check. He should have easily been able to find everything.
That's right.
Oh, it's a lot of sexting. It was weird.
It was so weird.
I guess I've asked all the questions I need to.
You're all done, pal?
Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you.
I don't suppose... He looks like every time he, like, breathes, like, his entire body's about to explode.
I know, right? He's got, like air being pumped into his body.
His lungs are, like, the size of tanks.
I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal.
Oh, right.
The witless witness.
Come to think of it, I completely forgotten about her.
Thanks for reminding me, Gumshoe.
Huh. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May.
Cute.
Yeah.
Everyone has such a cute little name.
I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then?
Ha ha ha! Trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial.
So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
Time to pay a visit to Miss May.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh, we are such detectives, Mitchell. We're the friggin' the people with the dog and the van, and they're solving the mysteries.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like, the Scooby-Doo people. Well, we're just allowed in. Okay.
We just walked right in. They don't care.
Yeah, Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
Nice.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
She does look like a JoJo character.
She totally does.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Speaking of which, there's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want me to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer, though. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay and Company law offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge.
Good to know.
Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be a still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Okay.
I think the drawer was look-at-able again.
No clues here.
Oh.
What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later.
Okay. Fine.
A simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. That might be it.
Yeah, it seems about right.
Well, what did you witness? Do you think you could tell me something? I need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you can tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh, fuck. Miss May. Could you just who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well... No! And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh, fuck.
Insane Oddball says that April only speaks in oohs.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh woo.
I see that there's 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers,
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, she is obnoxious.
Here. I'm gonna kill her with that. No,
Yeah, here, I'm gonna present you with a murder weapon that I'm gonna murder you with.
Alright, well, I think that's...
I don't know what else we can get out of her yet.
Yeah. Let's go back to Grossberg, see if he's in yet.
Okay.
Nah, he's still out.
Damn it.
Oh, or not. Ahem! That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
You have the perfect voice for this.
So you're the one they say have been looking for me.
Yeah, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
Huh. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Oh.
Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed.
Not busy? And how come no one can get in touch with you?
Huh? Something the matter, little boy? You came to see the one. And only. Marvin Grossberg, did you not?
Diego Armando says, that voice sounds like Bane decided to go to law school, and I love it.
Well, here I am, boy.
God, he actually called him boy.
Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey?
Oh, yes. Maya Fey, go on.
What the fuck was that all about?
I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go talking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What the fuck's going on here? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya?
Oh my goodness. What a dick. A dick.
How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me, why won't you take the case?
Huh? Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see. But the client is my...
But the client's Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I just must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look somewhere else.
I think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey?
He told us to leave, but we'll be continuing to talk.
That's right, yeah, that's right.
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye.
Because I didn't have any.
Oh, it was under my fat man tits. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with burning passion, never looked back, that one.
That's, quite a painting.
Get the fuck out of my office! Oh, no.
They're not telling you to get out of here, you punk.
You cock-sucking fuck.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. I thought you'd be more classy than that.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, you've noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale! Shut the fuck up! I'm not buying it! Fuck!
Get way into the character.
September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Jeez. Hi, Amaya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
That's a thought. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Wow, that sucks.
What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know, so she could still be alive. Let's talk about your mother.
Yeah, let's talk about your mother that you're obviously very sad about. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
So you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her. All by herself on that mountain? Your mother's enemy. So who was this man who, ruined your life?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium? Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim.
Wow, so what happened?
The case was solved. We thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became a laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White.
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend...
Yep, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch TV!
Yay! And the rest of the game is you watching TV.
Time to watch Better Call Saul! Defend Maya.
Do it!
I've made up my mind! I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Wow. Why?
Why?
Well...
So it.
Yeah, whatever you want.
You aren't the culprit. Someone else is.
How do you know?
I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy.
Well, one evidence, and it's just her name on a piece of paper.
The witness's strange behavior. Was that all an act? And the way that... Oh god, I forgot. And the way that that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there. A long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone had to look out for the people who had no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
It's all gross.
Yeah. Aw, Maya.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
Oh, she smiled at last. Looks like she looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Treasure.
Treasure?
Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. What was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look in the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be
Probably
something.
like her underwear or something.
Yeah, or the thing that, you know, like the screwdriver that was used to undo the fucking phone, maybe.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, probably. All right, Gang Middle, real quick before we go any further, if I push start. Oh, we can save. All right, guys, we're at the end of an episode, believe it or not.
True that. It is only just a few more seconds till the end of this like particular section. If you want to... Well, actually, is it? Wait, I don't know. You know what? Yeah, we can stop here.
All right.
I don't know how much longer in this section.
All right. Thank you all so much for watching. This is actually really different. I'm really glad that you convinced me to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. It's fun.
Yeah, also, I hope you guys like the new audio setup, because that way... it's designed so that, like, you guys should be able to hear the game better and stuff. Hopefully. So anyways, with that being said, we'll catch you all next time. Tune in tomorrow for more Final Fantasy X. And me and Gangwuda will be back next Thursday for more Ace Attorney.
Oh,
Better Call...
Right.
What's his first name? Nicholas?
I guess it's Nick, yeah.
Nick
is his real name, but I guess he goes by Phoenix.
All right,
that's like his stage name.
Oh.
I don't know. He's like a hooker or something. I don't know.
He's a hooker? What the fuck?
If I was a hooker, I'd want my name to be Phoenix. If you're a stripper or whatever.
Welcome to the stage, the Phoenix.
It works because I got red hair.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Phoenix. Alright, we'll catch y'all later.
Bye.